I like the point. Jess?
I like this makes me like a horror movie, you know?
Horror movie.
Look at us taking video of ourselves going out to the cabin. Later, find our phone. Somehow find our dead bodies.
We're all here. We're all alive. A little bit tired, but your dad's alive. Your dad's alive. If you want, you can hide in the castle and wait for everyone to go. You can spend the whole night there.
So we'll have time. We'll be.
Alright, smile. Okay, so this is just, as I said, the way we like it to be served. Does it happen in reality? No. But sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Obviously, when you're pouring pints back in your local bar in America, in Ohio, this is what you'll be doing. So you can all come in afterwards, there's no problem. And we can have a drink when Dermot's doing the presentation there. So now, just because sometimes when the taps haven't been used in a while, you just need to drain it off, so don't worry about that. Okay, so you get a branded glass, clean glass, put it under the nozzle, and it never touches the nozzle, okay? So I've worked in bars for years, and what bar people do is like they hang off like this and they take orders. And now, you know, you can do that, but you know, if your hands are dirty, you know, it's not going to kill you. It's not going to kill anything, you know. But you know, there's.
But you want clean beer lines.
Yeah, you want it clean. You know, these should be washed every night. Sometimes or not. So anyway, it goes down. Glass is tilted at a 45-degree angle.
Full open.
Yeah, and so flick it all the way down. Now, when it's about to pour out, okay, so it's coming, you straighten it up for a little bit, and then you stop and you leave it there to settle. Okay, the longer it takes to settle, the better the pint. Okay, so hopefully this will take about a day. Because it's the
We'll pick it up on the way back.
the most
from
amazing pint ever.
Larry's.
And a couple of things make a good pint. So the keg room is just behind that screen. So the distance between the keg room and the tap. So how long the line is, how cold it is. If it's too cold, it will kill the head. If it's too warm, it will make it foam up. So I think it's at like 3 degrees. Or
Keep letting that settle until
Yeah.
we're done, and
Yeah.
then okay.
So that's
I
fine.
see
So
what you mean.
here you go. That's it. Yeah,
There's
perfect.
there's a glare. I'm nervous. Okay.
All the way down.
All the way down. All
Okay,
right.
that's good. Now you've loads of time, and when it starts just to pour out the side. You can just straighten it up for a little bit and then put it down on the counter. So you're doing fine there. Yeah, leave it the way it is now. Yeah.
Don't move. Okay.
Okay, and then straighten it up now. Perfect, and leave it settle.
Don't let it touch.
That's
Like
it.
that
Okay,
enough?
I have to
Okay.
give you 10 out of 10 now.
Oh.
So far. So far. I'll give you 5 out of 10 because there's another step
Okay.
to go. So, do
First step.
you want to take that glass there? Yeah. And go first. Okay, now that's not a branded Murphy's glass.
Oh my gosh, already.
You failed.
But that's why I said you pointed to that glass. I was reaching for that one.
You didn't say no.
It was a test.
Oh, okay.
You failed.
I'm following directions from the teacher, and the teacher's purposely failing me.
Favoritism.
It was rigged.
It makes sense that the bride should look better.
There you go. So, obviously, when you're pouring the pint in your experienced barman, you're looking up, you're smiling, you're taking.
Right,
orders.
not
That's
just
right.
not just staring right here.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not doing it. Hey, what's up?
Give me some
Hey,
wisdom.
what's up? And straighten.
That's right. That's perfect. Okay. Now you can throw that up there. Now, some people tend to push the tap back. Other people tend to bring the tap forward. If you push it back, it comes out a little bit slower. Gives you a little bit more control over it. And if you're an experienced bar, people like ourselves. Okay. Now, there's no. That pint is perfect. Now.
Hey, Mark. You feel free to drink. I'll drive.
Okay.
We'll worry about it tomorrow.
Okay. That is.
Figure I was gonna drive tomorrow.
That is perfect.
Oh,
Buzzing.
that is
Perfect. So that is absolutely perfect. It didn't spill over.
That'll be €5.
That settle 100%. Okay.
Oh,
Perfect.
Getting closer.
yeah.
Do a little design on it.
Because you don't let it touch. The Dublin pub does it incorrect. Well, should we go toast our pints?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Barkeep. We're very familiar. The drink.
Immediate success. And what made it a success was, first of all, it kept together. Other beers didn't. It could.
So like switches to
That's some great pictures.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, traffic is.
the harder it is to like do that accurately. And you're like,
I think it's negative degrees for us.
Watch it run out.
Negative 40.
but you're supposed to
Well,
tilt
once we get to zero.
it. He didn't say anything about the cider. Beamish.
No pressure.
Just in its emo phase.
Drinking like at least 20 easy. Some people
Yeah, yeah. Do you want the number then?
We've got the number.
screen grab of it.
Sure. Do you want me to call him?
Okay. Okay. Rest. Oh.
They have an upstairs, so it might be okay. I'll check and I can.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Why am I holding a water?
Oh, sure, spoil the pictures. I should have went in for that.
When did you start, Corey?
He said, he was like,
Do you shot from here? Might have to ship that really, but
hopped out of the car in front of us. So it's a totally Irish thing he did.
And this goes back to about the 1700s. And then in 1856, the Murphy brothers bought this and they built a brewery. So the brewery started in 1856. So as I said, this is the oldest part of the brewery that's in 1700s. So we have about 2 centuries of history here. And Heineken bought us in 1978. So we went into receivership. And then Heineken pumped in about 20 million. And so they built a new brew house and a new racking. So this is our brew house. Let's take a look here.
So how many people does it take to run this facility?
So we have 2 shifts or 3 shifts up here, and they work at 3 cycles 5 days a week.
Okay.
So there's about, I think there's 13.
All right.
So this is just the brew-house section. And then further down in the racking, then there's about 4, and they have a 2-shift cycle. 5 days a week.
It's incredibly efficient.
Yeah. Very efficient. The productivity is quite good here.
Does each brand of beer have their own brew master? Or is there a single brew master for that?
We have what we call a brewery operations manager. He'd be our brew master, like he works initially in the lab and then he works his way up to racking, production, and then the brewer.
Follows the recipe.
And what we do so is we walk down now to the racking.
Same direction?
So porter is what you drink, right? That's what
Stouts and porter, yeah.
So that's a small percentage of the market.
Yeah, it's like everybody else. I mean, you know,
But I
you
thought, what's the other one? The other one?
Beamish, Murphys, and Guinness.
No, the other.
Dad followed there.
Oh, the other brewery you went to. Can't remember.
When?
Yesterday.
That was Guinness, which we don't say here.
No, but they.
I didn't know who you were trying to get.
They brew all that Guinness, and it's only 10. It still only represents 10% of the total market.
10% of the total market. Heineken is 80% of the beer sold in Ireland right now.
Oh, it is?
It's the fastest grown.
No kidding.
Yeah, that's what.
How come Heineken tastes so different? I mean, totally different. It's not even like.
I mean, it would.
Here we don't bottle and we don't can.
Oh.
It's a capacity of 800 cases an hour.
does that mean they go only to bars, or?
And this here is the filler. So we fill from, they turn the cakes upside down then and fill from the bottom.
The fact that you only send, fill kegs, does that mean you only sell to bars, or?
Yeah. Well, we actually import the cans and the bottles from Holland, but we only manufacture the kegs here.
Now, is that true of all 6 lines? There's no canning or bottling of Murphy's, of Beamish, or anything? It's all keg for everything?
No, yeah. So we would have some, maybe, we might tanker out to some plants up in Clonmel, say, for a bit of bottling, but mainly
Oh, they
comes-
would, okay,
yeah.
so you send bulk to them.
Yeah, exactly. They bottle for us. So we have 3 sizes of cakes. So we have a 20 litre, 30 litre, and 50 litre.
I'll take a couple 50s.
Yeah. So
We have one for the wedding.
So as I said, this is the filler. I can't show you the stuff behind now, but obviously there's the cleaner, and there's 2 types of cleaner. There's just a quick clean, and then there's a deep clean. This is the filler, and then it goes just around the Conti cakes, and it's labelled, and then just up the back. It's quite a simple process. As I said, it's a 5-day week, just 2 shifts.
So when they, like, you're bringing back empties, is that just everything? Is there like a schedule they come back and you just go through the cleaner and?
Yeah, well, I suppose you go to the pubs, obviously, and you collect your empties, and then they come back in here. So
Alright.
I suppose as soon as they're sold, we get them back.
How often do you have, like, I mean, any sophisticated machinery has issues. How often does production get paused for any reason?
Well, we have a shutdown once a year, so that's done in February, and the place is shut down, and so everything then is serviced at that stage, and then it runs for the rest of the year. Now we
Is
can
that
do,
right?
Yeah.
So you can run all year smoothly,
can,
huh?
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Now you can have some maintenance at weekends if you need to be, but in general we don't.
It doesn't need to.
No.
Must be pretty rugged stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
It
you can
is.
tell just looking at it. Like,
Yeah, it is big and bulky.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's just incredible.
Not too finessed, mind you, but it's works.
Look at all that beer spilling down the drain.
Lay down under there.
Maybe a little.
It's interesting how it's coming from the bottom.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
I don't know.
The way we like it, 3/3, does it happen in reality? No. But sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Obviously, when you're pouring pints back in your local bar in America, in Ohio, this is what you'll be doing. So you can all come in afterwards, there's no problem. And we can have a drink when Dermot's doing the presentation there. So now, just because sometimes when the taps haven't been used in a while, you just need to drain it off. So don't worry about that. Okay, you get a branded glass, clean glass. Put it under the nozzle, and it never touches the nozzle. Okay. So I've worked in bars for years, and what bar people do is like they hang off like this and they take orders. Now, you know, you can do that, but you know, if your hands are dirty, you know, it's not going to kill you. It's not going to kill anything. You know, but you know, there's.
But you want clean beer lines.
Yeah, you want them clean. You know, these should be washed every night. Sometimes or not. So anyway, goes down. Glass is tilted at a 45-degree angle.
Full open.
Yeah, and so flick it all the way down. Now, when it's about to pour out, okay, so it's coming, you straighten it up for a little bit, and then you stop, and you leave it there to settle, okay? The longer it takes to settle, the better the pint, okay? So hopefully this will take about a day.
We'll pick it up on the way
the
back.
most amazing pint ever. And a couple of things make a good pint. So the keg room is just behind that screen. So the distance between the keg room and the tap, so how long the line is, how cold it is. If it's too cold, it will kill the head. If it's too warm, it will make it foam up. So I think it's at like 3 degrees or something like that. How frequently the tap is used. So if I pour 10 pints in a row, the head won't be as consistent. You need to kind of leave it settle a while. So there's a couple of things that affect how old the keg is, when was the keg opened, you know, is the beer at the very bottom, is it going to be, all of these things affect the quality of the beer. So, okay, so that'll settle away there, okay. So, would you like to go first?
Sure. So you're going to keep letting that settle until
Yeah.
you're done, and
Yeah.
then, okay,
So that's
I
fine.
see
So
what you mean.
here you go. That's it. Yeah,
There's
perfect.
there's a glare. I'm nervous. Okay.
All the way down.
All the way down.
Okay, that's good. Now you've loads of time, and when it starts just to pour out the side, you can just straighten it up for a little bit and then put it down on the counter. So you're doing fine there. Yeah, leave it the way it is now. Yeah.
Don't move. Okay.
Okay, you can straighten it up now. Perfect, and leave it separate.
Don't let it touch.
That's
Like
it.
that
Okay,
enough?
I'll have
Okay.
to give you 10 out of 10 now.
Oh.
So far. So far. I'll give you 5 out of 10 because there's another step
Okay.
to go. So, do you want to take that glass there? Yeah. And go for it. Okay, no, that's not a branded Murphy's glass.
Oh my gosh, already.
But that's why I said you pointed at that glass. I was reaching for that one.
I didn't say no. I didn't say
Oh, okay.
fail.
I'm following directions from the teacher, and the teacher's purposely failing me.
Favoritism.
It was rigged.
It makes sense that the bride should look better.
There you go. Obviously, when you're pouring the pint in your experienced barman, you're looking up, you're smiling, you're taking.
Right,
orders.
not
Yeah,
just
there you go.
not just staring right here.
Come on,
I'm not doing it.
Look up
Hey,
and
what's up?
smile.
Give me some Hey, what's up? And straighten.
That's right. That's perfect. Okay. Now you can throw that up there. Now, some people tend to push the tap back. Other people tend to bring the tap forward. If you push it back, it comes out a little bit slower. Gives you a little bit more control over it. And if you're an experienced bar, people like ourselves, you just bring it down fast. So there's no difference at all between it. So there it is, nozzle not touching, just about to come up, and I stop. And you can see it's kind
got
of
surface tension.
Convex. So I didn't stop down here. I didn't leave it flow over, and you have a nice head, and that will settle in a couple of minutes, and I'll give it a little bit longer head. There's a myth, okay, and this is a myth. Okay, now you can pour a pint in one go if you want, okay? So I'm just going to pour a pint in one go, but there's a reason. It won't affect the taste at all. It just affects the appearance, okay? So I'm going to pour this pint in one go. Okay, now there's no, that pint is perfect. But if I try and bring it from here to here, it's going to spill over because the head hasn't settled yet. So in a busy bar, okay, so just come. So in a busy bar, you don't want to be doing that because you're getting, someone bump into you and it looks absolutely terrible. So that's why you leave the head kind of just solidify a bit, and then it gets a little bit harder and you can walk around the body black. Okay, who would like this Murphy's?
I'll take it.
Are you working? Are you allowed?
Yeah,
So,
unexpected stuff come up.
so we're in a brewery, okay? All the beer is free. If you want to just sample it, you can have a little drink, and don't worry about it if the pint is full, don't worry about it. But when you're in the Murphy's Brewery, I encourage you, just have a sip and see what you think. You don't have to worry about drinking the whole thing, don't worry about that. I'll drink it when you're gone. So, right, do you want to finish off that pint there, and let's see if you're going to get the free magnet now.
You feel free to drink all that. Okay. We'll worry about it tomorrow.
Okay, that is perfect.
Oh, that is
Perfect.
So that is absolutely perfect. It didn't spill over.
That'll be €5.
That's
Euro out of luck.
It's a little bit expensive, but
Are we on both sides? Yeah, we're on both sides. So you did properly brand.
so she did it correctly. So brand out. If you have a beer mat, you just put down a beer mat, and away you go. And as you can see, that's still kind of maroony brown. It hasn't fully settled yet, so you just wait another minute, and it's perfect to drink. It's perfect to drink now anyway, but some people just like it for a minute to kind of settle 100%. Okay. Perfect.
Getting closer.
Yeah.
Didn't do a little design on it.
Because you don't want to touch. The Dublin pub does it incorrectly. Although it looks adorable.
And if you're fancy, you can kind of do shamrocks and you can do hearts and stuff like that. You
That's
can
what they
check
do
all that
back
stuff
home
in
at the Irish
Temple
pub.
Bar. So would anyone else, while we're waiting for the other group, like to come in? Obviously, if you don't like stout, we have cider, which is here. We have Foster's, we have the IPA. If you want to have a glass of the IPA, Heineken, Paul Anner with a Tiger, blah blah blah, whatever you want. Come in here, take a couple of photos, have a beer, and we'll get the other group in. So I've got Justin, is it?
Yes.
I'll leave you manage everything.
Okay.
There now.
Well, should we go toast our drinks?
Absolutely.
You okay for me to do that? Just with your time. Is that all right? Do you want to half a glass yourself? Or? Huh? No.
That's pretty much so.
No, they were fine before.
Oh,
They were fine before.
Barkeep. I'd like. Oh, wait a minute. Let me get one of those too. Hold on here.
It's a video.
Hold on.
Corey's doing stuff, Dad's doing
I'm
stuff.
done now.
Now Betsy's doing stuff.
Oh, I screwed up my thing here. Wait a minute, Justin. Wait a minute. I'm trying to get my camera up and running. Oh, there we go.
It's so close.
Where have I Bank of Ireland?
Are they closing the gates over at TK Maxx? You think so or you don't think so? Okay. Well, we should probably just walk back around and hope they'll come to the front. I don't want to keep them waiting too long if they're already back around there.